Hey, what's going on YouTube? A couple weeks ago I posted a picture on Instagram of a Jada lift that I had done a rust effect on, and it got a lot of attention, it got a lot of likes, and I thought I'd show you guys how I did it. I used paprika and brown paint. That was it. And I thought we would try some chili powder, some cinnamon, some cayenne, and see what other kind of rust effects we can get using spices from my cabinet. Let's do it. Alright, I'm not going to go too crazy with these. I'm not trying to actually make perfect customs out of them. I'm just going to show you guys what happens when you use paprika and a couple other different things for a rust effect. And you need something to get the paprika to stick. So for that, I'm going to be using Tester's Dark Brown. And it really doesn't matter what you use underneath the paprika to get it to stick. You can use clear coat, you can use a thin glue, whatever you want. I use brown just in case for some reason the paprika doesn't cover 100%. The brown shows instead of some other thing underneath it, like, you know, a clear coat or something. Let's go for like a seriously rusty body. This thing's been sitting for a while, neglected. See what happens with that. All right, here comes the cool part. We're gonna dump paprika all over it, and our rust will come to life. And go ahead and dump heavy, because whatever doesn't stick will just knock right off after you get done. I didn't go in the wheel wells enough, but you'll get the idea. Well, we got a solid rusty side there. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna get a little bit more on there while it's still tacky. You'll notice that the paprika will soak up a little of the paint, so you might want to dump a little bit more on after a couple seconds, just so you can really build up that nasty rust layer. And just like that, you have a really, really nice textured rust, a really, really dark red textured rust too. This thing has been sitting somewhere for a while, just getting poured on. Next up, we're going to be using the chili powder. The chili powder is quite a bit darker than the paprika. It'll still cover the brown paint completely and we won't see any of it, so I'm going to use the brown paint again, Tester's Dark Brown Paint, to apply the chili powder. This is a Morris Mini that I've done some previous work to. Now it's time to just rust it out. Dumping the chili powder on now. And it's super thick, super chunky. This is definitely a rust that, unless you're trying to go for something that's Titanic rusty, you'll want to knock it down a little bit after you get it on. Might just be a little bit too thick, but after it dries, you can go in, you can knock it down, you can do an oil wash over the top of it, you know, a black wash over the top of it, and that'll definitely help to knock it down too, because it's a spice. It dissolves in liquid, so as you're putting your oil wash on there, it'll help flatten it out quite a bit. Now we're going with the cinnamon. Everyone knows cinnamon, when ground up, is usually just an extremely fine powder. So let's stick a little of that on there and see how it goes. Again, using the dark brown Tester's paint to stick the cinnamon to. Try and do a little less on this one this time. Doesn't have to be quite as dramatic as the last one. All right, let's dump some cinnamon on there and see what happens. Ooh, it smells good. It's like a Christmas custom in here. Oh yeah, that looks dynamite. I hope that shows up good on camera. I'll try and tweak it in editing, make sure it really shows. Man, cinnamon? Cinnamon gives off a very, very scale looking rust. That's great, I like that a lot. Cinnamon. Alright, last but not least, we are using the Cayenne Pepper. This is a very light tan, and it's a very, very fine powder too, so very desert dust looking here. And we're gonna cover up this Majorette Huracan here. Again, I'm going heavy with the rust that I'm putting over the paint, so I'm not worried about using the dark brown paint to the cayenne. Even if it soaks up a little bit of the color of the paint, I'm gonna put a second coat on there, so really all you'll see will be the color of the cayenne pepper. Oh man, this is a really fine powder. I really don't want to get any of this in my face. Nice healthy covering there. Knock off the excess. And it looks like the brown is showing through a little bit from the paint, so I'm going to put a little bit more on. And it's leaving so much yellow dust on there, it's hard to see where the actual rust is or where the cayenne pepper is sticking to the paint. Gotta say, I'm not terribly happy with this, but, you know, the color of the cayenne pepper, if you were to mix that with anything else, would look really good. It'd be a nice complement in there. Give your rust a lot more dimension. Alright, well there you go. Just some interesting rust effects you can get with some simple stuff that's right in your own home. Stuff that everybody has on a regular in their spice cabinet. Tell me which one you guys think looks the best below, which one you like. Tell me if you're gonna give it a try. I highly recommend the paprika. Yeah, paprika just has a really, really, really natural look to it. Especially when you hit it with a oil wash on top of it, it just looks incredible. Gotta say, I'm loving the effect of the cinnamon. Cinnamon looks spot on for rust for castings this size. Appreciate everyone for hanging out. Hope you guys are out hunting. Hope you guys are out finding cool things, doing cool things. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.